As you can see, I have now changed the facade elements, so now I have some more elements. I have several elements, in fact. So I have here type 1, which is in horizontal direction, and I have it also here in a type 2, and then I have here in a vertical direction, I have a type 1, and I have a type 2 up here. So all in all, I have added and are using in this case here four different panels now. Well, let's try to put them here and then go back to Dynamo. So how to build or extend this to have 4 elements? Well, let me start by deleting this one and take instead those types up here, and that was a horizontal type 1, and then I would go copy this one. So now I have 2 and 1 market. They are so difficult to get sometimes, so it can be really awful job to try to drag all those, but it will go. So I have the type 1, and I need a type 2, and I need in the vertical direction type 1, and this direction I have a type 2. I need to extend or expand this list here, so I'll put in 2 more elements. So putting this one in like this. And before we start, remember to freeze the node here, because otherwise it will start on working, and that will give me some errors. So let's try to see what we got now. So I will add a watch node and put that in here, and I can see that I have now 4 elements as expected. I will still have my 267 elements, but in 4 lists now. I still want to flatten the list. This is the same procedure, so I will have it in 1 list now. But now it comes handy that I have this other node here. This one would still give me a random number between 0 and 1. Yeah, let's add a watch node to this. And have a copy of that, so we can see the difference. So I need to put in the range. 0, between 0 and something as given as x here. So I'll put in a counter on this one. So let me count how many I have here. I knew it was 4. Oh, it is doing this again. So like this. So let me try to run here. I still get the same here, 0 to 1, 0 to 1. And here I have 4. But if you know that a computer counts from 0, so 0, 1, 2, 3. So I don't want something to come out with 4. How do I do that? Well, I could add a code block here saying the value minus 1. So put in the value and try to run this. Then I get a 3. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. And add this to the range here. And let's try to see what happens if we run it. So now I got 0s, 1s, 3, 2, and so forth. So this is actually what I want instead. Just put the number inside here. I can now move this outside and move this in. And this is actually all it needs. So I can turn this back here. And let's try to minimize it a bit and press run. So it took a while and therefore I paused the video while I was waiting for this one, and I will just try once more to give it another view on how it could look. And once again the video was paused and now it looks like this. So this is it, and now I have a new facade where I have now 4 different elements, and this could be expanded to be any kind of number of elements, as long as you can just count them and pull one off, because this one will give a count of 4, and this is counting 1. This is the first item, second, third, fourth item, which is 0, 1, 2, and 3. That's how computers works. So this, you have to respect this. And that means that you have to withdraw one from this list it gets, and then you will be able to put in the range, and then you can randomize over any kind of number instead of only 0 and 1s, or in 2 elements like this one gives you.